Kanan here from Fiction Atlas Press, bringing you another indie connection. Today I'd like to tell you about some indie books that you might enjoy if you're a fan of The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. The first book I have for you is called The Stolen Kingdom by Bethany Atzadeh. How can she protect her kingdom if she can't protect herself? Eri never expected to manifest a Jinn's gift. When she begins to hear the thoughts of those around her, she hides it to the best of her ability. But to her dismay, the forbidden gift is growing out of control. When a neighboring king tries to force her hand in marriage and steal her kingdom, discovery becomes imminent. Just one slip could cost her her throne and her life. A lamp, a heist, and a Jinn hunter's crew of thieves are her only hope for removing the gift. And she must remove it before she's exposed, or die trying. The second book I have for you is called The Sultan and the Storyteller by Lachelle Slater. For 39 nights, the Sultan of Zumbar has chosen a new wife. For 39 dawns, they are pronounced dead. When Sultan Zayn summons my best friend to be taken as his newest victim, I can no longer pretend to be blind and volunteer in her stead. My only plan: weave a story each night and hopefully learn why he would kill in the first place. As I unravel the tapestry of lies, I learn there's more going on inside the gilded walls of the palace than anyone in the land could ever realize. I've woven myself into the story, and if I don't pull on the right thread, it's not only my life at stake, but my heart. The third book I have for you is called The Slave Princess by Mira Crest. A kingdom oppressed by a prince of magic. A slave girl who holds the key to a forbidden almighty magic. If Nira's heist succeeds, she would be able to afford the healing magic to cure her mother's illness. Only it didn't. As if being a slave of the slums isn't bad enough, she ends up a prisoner of the corrupt royals born with magic, awaiting execution. But behind the execution is a darker motive, revealing the presence of a hidden power within her, one the royals seek, and if misused, would spell disaster for all. Amid the turmoil, an unlikely ally appears. He's none other than Prince Rai, the mysterious prince and brother of Prince Izel, and he's determined to help Nira regain her freedom to save her mother and stop his brother from unleashing the deadly power of the lamp. Will Nira make it in time to save her mother? Will they reach the Forbidden Mountains where the lamp resides before it falls into the wrong hands? And the last book I have for you is called Throne of Sand by Helena Rookwood and Elm Vince. A princess with a secret, a Jinn without a past, a love that could save a kingdom. Zadie knows she's nothing like your typical princess. She spends her days reading, writing, and sneaking out of the palace. But between her beautiful elder sister, who's betrothed to a powerful sultan, and her younger brother, who's heir to the throne, nobody seems to care what she gets up to. Until now, that is. When Zadie helps her sister abandon her engagement to marry for love, it falls to her to play the part of the perfect princess in her place, traveling to the neighboring kingdom of Astaran with the handsome, arrogant sultan she is to marry. But no sooner has she left her home, Zadie faces a whole new set of troubles. Bandits stalk the desert towns, the palace is under threat from an infamous band of thieves, and there are whispers that the Sultan searches for more than just a new bride to magically protect his kingdom's borders. All is not as it seems in Astaran, and it's fast becoming clear to the palace that this promised princess isn't all she seems either. With her secrets piling up, can Zadie prove her true worth to the Sultan and his ever-watchful vizier? If she doesn't, the fate of more than one kingdom hangs in the balance. Okay, that's all for me this week. I'll see you next week on the Indie Connection. Bye!